So here at Ancestry.com, I've been here for 12 years, and I am the corporate genealogist. So Ancestry has more than 16 billion records online, with 1 to 2 million new records being placed online every day. Now, for U.S. research, we have the complete collection of available U.S. federal census records. Many of the states in the U.S. also produce a state census. So the federal census is every 10 years on the zeros. Many of those state censuses are taken every 10 years on the fives. Many states have allowed us to place birth, marriage, and death records online where they don't have privacy laws governing that. We've talked about newspapers. We have lots of newspapers available online. Military records. One of the most valuable military records is the World War I draft. In 1917 and 1918, every single male between the ages of 18 and 45 had to register for the draft. And there was a 98% compliancy rate. And that gives birth date and place, it gives the nearest relative, it gives addresses and occupations, and all of those things are important in order to find your ancestors.
So you get ethnicity. So ethnicity estimate, we take your DNA, we compare it to the 26 different populations around the world and give you your unique ethnicity estimate. And then the second part is matching. So we take that same DNA sample that you gave, which is just that simple saliva sample, and we compare you to everyone else in the database. Right now we have over 1.2 million people who have taken the DNA test, and depending on how much DNA you share with any other individual, we'll estimate a relationship. So you can find a first cousin back to eighth cousins.
So once you've taken an Ancestry DNA test, you get your ethnicity estimate, and that's interesting and fascinating. But the other part of the DNA results is what we call our cousin matching. So Ancestry has more than 1 million people who've taken the DNA test already. And when you take the test, we compare your DNA to the DNA of everybody else in the database. And based on how much DNA you share, we can tell how closely or how distantly you're related, up to about eighth cousins, okay? And so we give you this list of cousin matches, and you can start investigating their family trees if they have attached them to their results, and start looking for common ancestors.